Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Gibson Mod Shop Collection. I'm your host as always, C-Bus Brian from the rock band Sanitarium. Check us out at sanitariumrockband.com. I'm coming to you live from the Asylum Recording Studio. Recording, mixing, and mastering. All for $20 an hour if you're in the Columbus, Ohio area and you want to lay some tunes down or some poems, or you want to do a podcast, come on down to the Asylum Recording Studio and check us out, asylumrecordingstudio.com. But you're not here for that? You're not here for me? You're here for the Gibson Mod Shop Collection. Look at this. I believe we have 10. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we have 10 new guitars. Let's see what's left over, since I'm not doing this as live as I'd like to. Not too bad, actually. Doesn't look like too many things are gone. Maybe 6 of them? All right, let's get into what I missed, because I can't do this live anymore. We have an ES345, an Indigo Sparkle Satin. Sparkle. They are really getting into the sparkle lately. I mean, we've seen a ton of them that are sparkle in some sort of way. This one is $3,700. It has the split fret markers. That is a beautiful blue. Wow. I like that. Nice dark hue to it. Probably dances just a little bit, because of the sparkle, which we can rarely see when they say we have it. That fretboard looks like it would condition up quite nicely. Very nice looking. Oh, and look at that. Look at the back of that neck. Wow. I like that. Natural neck, I guess. It's a real dark, though. And a nice plain back. We got the waffle back tuners, looks like it. We got the crown. Yep, got the crown. I really like the way that neck looks. How would you like to see a whole guitar in that sort of dark, natural color? What are you showing us here, Gibson? This? Looks like overspray. Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure what somebody did there. And you get a nice big case with it. That is a pretty guitar. Indigo Sparkle Satin. It was a 2021 ES345, as you can see. Notify when available means somebody got it. Congratulations. Weighs 7.8 pounds. I'm guessing it's got the T-type. Yep, T-type humbuckers. Very nice. Not going to close it this week. That way I can go back and choose my favorite, which is probably going to be this one because I love me a green guitar. This one appears, it may still be there. Are you still loading up? What are you doing here? It is still there. I think I saw it before. Candy green, $3,000 for a Les Paul Standard 60s. I love this color. Love it. Goes well with the cream plastics. I think this is a guitar I would keep the pick guard on. You got the reflector knobs. Very nice. I like the way that. I love the way that fretboard looks. I love me a rosewood fretboard. I know a lot of people are like, oh, ebony or nothing. Oh, dark back. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I would have liked it better if it was all green, but I get it. Maybe even natural. It's standard. Got the button tuners. Got a 2021. That's an older one. That green is very nice to look at. Looks like the sides are the dark. And you get a nice case with it. I like this one. Let's see what humbuckers are in this. A 2021 standard 60, so it probably has the 61 burst buckers in it. It weighs a hair under 9 pounds. Custom finish with dark back. Yep, burst bucker 61s. Nice. That one is tempting. Next, we have an ES339. I didn't even know there were 339s. Interesting. Rose Brilliance, $3,600. got the dot inlays. You got the Bigsby, but they capped off the stud things so that you could put a stop bar tailpiece on it if you want. Nice looking Bigsby. Witch hat knobs. This, at least in this photograph, and I know Gibson doesn't do their photographs very well. Almost kind of got a red border there, doesn't it? This looks more white to me than rose. But it goes well with the dark pickguard and the darkness of the F-holes. That definitely looks like a red border around that. Now, is that red binding, or is that the finish that was underneath? Let's take a closer look. See, now that to me says Rose Brilliance. So I'm wondering, is it just the lighting, that makes this one look as white as it does? Because that, and then look at that neck. Let's take a closer look. That looks like a nice glass of rosé champagne, maybe. That neck looks silver. Almost want to say stinger, but no, I think it's just a whiter. It's like the sparkle. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if they show us the sides. Okay. See, there's that border. Definitely a red line there. I'm not sure if it's what was underneath. You can really kind of see the sparkle there. Ooh, ow. That is a chip in your finish, sir. That is a chip in your finish. Black case. No, really? Come on, I wanted to see the sides. No good pictures of the sides. This one might... What is that? Oh, that's the pickguard. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, but it's definitely got that red line. This one's intriguing. Did somebody get this? Let's see. Somebody got it. Not surprising. A little on the pricey side, though. $3,600 in ES339. 2023 Rose Brilliant finish. Modifications consist of the finish, open coil MHS2 neck, and Burstbucker 1 bridge pickups, a Bigsby B5 vibrato, witch hat knobs, locking rover tuners. Nice. Weighs a little under 8 pounds, 7.95. And yeah, there you go. Interesting. If you got that and you're listening, thanks for listening. And, share some pictures, because I think this one will look a lot better in person. Next, Les Paul Standard 50s Heritage Cherry Sunburst. This one, it doesn't look very modified. It's got an interesting top, sort of got that sort of waviness to it, almost like a ripples in a pond. It's not very book matched. I like it though. I mean, it looks nice. A little darker than mine. I don't have a standard fit classic. Ooh, dark back and a natural neck. Okay, well there's a modification. Interesting. Look at that oiled neck. Huh. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a modification. I'm not sure it's... I'd like to try one of these necks, though. The natural oiled necks. Here's that line with that orange peel. I think we saw one... I think maybe they're trying to get this right, because I think we've seen this before on guitars that have the natural oil neck. That orange peeling effect there at the connection line, or whatever you want to call it. The heel, as it were, twill be. Interesting. Okay, $2,500. 2021 Les Paul Standards 50s Heritage Cherry Sunburst. It's got the gloss top finish, satin back and sides, satin mahogany neck finish, and it weighs 10.25 pounds. Boom. Think of the sustain you'll get from that. Burstbucker 1 and a Burstbucker 2. Round this one out. Not bad. Let's see if somebody got this one. Nope, still there. $2,500. Go check it out. Now this one, I kind of saw this one when I was bringing up the pictures. It is the tribute. Yeah, I remember looking at this one, and it was tempting. I forget what got me away from it. Somebody got it, though. Maybe that was it. Blue Tone Ivory. I like this color. 'Tis a tribute, so it's going to have the blah, 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 maple neck. I like this color, though. It's like sky blue. Goes well with that fretboard. What would you think? Black plastics instead of the cream. I don't know. Well, maybe this blue isn't dark enough for that, but that could be interesting. You got the reflector knobs, and I'm gonna go on a wild guess. I know I already know the answer to that. It's not a matching back. Yeah, it's natural. The dual naturals, kind of funky to me, but I'd still try it out. I was still kind of interested. Don't see any flaming in the neck, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's an interesting look. I love that blue. Blue Tone Ivory. That could be a production. Unless it was like one of the newer colors and somebody added too much something else to it and it didn't come out quite right, and this is why it's here. Ooh, got a little ding there. Little ding there. Nice. So somebody got this for $1,600. Les Paul Tribute, 2022. Burstbucker, it's the Burstbucker 61 set. Yep. 8.85 pounds. Not a bad weight. Hand-wired electronics. Okay. Somebody got lucky. That one was tempting, and if I had a chance, I might have gone for it. That one's nice. Next, we have a Les Paul Custom. Okay, what's wrong with this picture? A Les Paul Custom. I don't see any fret markers, especially one at the first fret. Interesting custom. Looks like a smokehouse. What do they call it? Scorch burst? $4,700. Whew, let's take a closer look. I like this top. I get the T6 tailpiece, TS6 tailpiece, the witch hat knobs. I like the burst. I like the way it looks. I wonder if that's a maple top, though, or if it's a mahogany top. Oh, there are fret markers. Look how dark those are. I wonder why. Why would you do that? I don't. Again, excuse me. Again, maybe in person it looks a bit different. I want to see the back of this one. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, there's a burst there. Ish. Okay, this one I definitely want to see in person. Wow, look at that. Is that a 3-piece neck? Oh, we got another DS. We'll look at that in the other photograph where it looks better. Okay, so they did the headstock that way too. That sort of blacked out abalone or mother of pearl, whatever. Okay, I'm kind of getting the vibe. Still want to see it in person. That's kind of dark. Did they darken the border? Or black? Man, I cannot think today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Trim? It's called something. This thing that goes around. No, I don't want to copy this picture. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so it's got the DS0079. I'm pretty sure we've seen 8. We've seen other numbers. I don't remember what they all are. This looks like it could be a 3-piece neck. Interesting. A 3-piece neck on a custom? Huh. Is it just me, or does that headstock look a little Epiphone-ish? We got some orange peel here. Very lovely. Very nice job. There we go. Binding. That's what it's called. Black binding with the black nibs, except for that one kind of right there. Whoops. Did they paint this fretboard? Okay, this one's got a lot of funky vibes to it. Let's take a closer look at that. Okay, that's just poor workmanship. And is that a custom case? Custom cases are black, aren't they? But it doesn't have the Gibson logo on it. $4,700. All right, let's take a deep dive into this one. It is a 2023 Les Paul Custom. Has a Scorch burst finish. Modifications consist of the finish, a chambered body, rich light fretboard. That's what it is. I don't like the look of rich light fretboards. It says fingerboard. Black binding, black acrylic inlays. Wow, it's acrylic? They're charging $4,700 for a rich light fingerboard and acrylic inlays. What the front door? Uncovered custom bucker Alnico 3 in the neck, MHS 1 bidge pickup, black plastics, Grover tuners, TP6 tailpiece, witch hat knobs, hand wired electronics, no pickguard, 8.6 pounds. That's a good weight. Wow. Did somebody? Let's see. Hit the refresh button. Somebody bought it. Okay. Somebody. I didn't think rich light was a desirable thing. Maybe that's just me. Next. Tell me what you think about rich light in the comments below. Les Paul Standards 50s. Now this one in the blue one, blue whatever it was, it kind of gave me pastel feelings. You know, it's like it's not quite Easter yet, Gibson. So I don't know what you're doing, but this is an interesting green. Les Paul Standards 50s Seafoam mint. I wonder if can they do Seafoam green? I think they have before. Maybe. I don't know. They're always calling it some sort of weird sea beach goer green, whatever. $2,900. Let's see if somebody snapped this one up because it is an interesting green. Nope, still there. Still there. All right, let's take a deep dive into this color. I kind of like it. It's almost got a mint feeling to it. Seafoam green, though. I mean, I know they didn't call it that, but it goes well with the cream plastics. The gold knobs. I'm getting it. Okay. Do we have binding? Oh, I'm not sure if that's binding or not. Yes, I'm going to say binding a lot now because I screwed it up before. Did I call it trim before? I think I did. This is an interesting... Okay, sorry. I'm zooming in a little too much there. But that binding is weird. Binding. Natural back. Okay. Maybe another one of these that somebody added the chemicals wrong and came up with the wrong color. I like this back. Yeah, I like the back. If that back was on the blue one, woohoo! Okay, mother of pearl logo. Boopy doopy doo. Okay, this is going to give us a better... What is that? Interesting. That binding is intriguing. It's like silver. Maybe that's the undercoat? But they did it so well. There's the white binding there. Binding. All right. 2023 Les Paul Standards 50s has a Seafoam mint finish. Modifications consist of the Seafoam mint finish over a silver blue base peeking out of the perimeter edge. Peeking. It's just peeking. It's like, I'm over here. 8.95 pounds. That's a good weight for a guitar. And burst bucker 1 and 2. I like this one. I'm not sure I'd like the green in person, though. This is another one that I'd like to see in person. I've kind of gone off of buying guitars online. I've had a couple of bad experiences, which I know I keep saying videos are coming. My life has changed a little bit recently, folks, and I'm not going to get into it now because you don't care. Epiphone USA Casino. Look at this one. Barn burner. We've seen barn burner before as a finish. I don't know if we've seen it on an ES style guitar, casino style guitar, what have you. Looks very walnut-ish. We've got two Dog Ear P90s. This is an Epiphone. I love this top. Almost gives me that. I get the trapeze tailpiece. I interrupted myself, didn't I? Yeah. Almost gives me. Who was that artist that had the ES guitar? It was a signature. Crap! I had it and it just left. But it had a dark top. It might have actually been walnut. I'm not sure this is actually walnut. Darn, I'm going to forget that person. I have forgotten that person's name. And I apologize immensely. This looks neat, though. I kind of like this. Typically with the casinos, I like the natural ones. That's got some ripple to it. Look at that. It almost looks like there's a fold in the fabric. And it kind of goes all the way down. I like the neck matching more than it usually does. Very nice. I actually kind of like this. Where are we going here, folks? Wow, look at that case. Ba-dum. $3,200. Somebody got it. Not surprised. 2021. Okay, they say it's a 2021. I want to see something here. Forgive me, but we're 22 minutes in, so I doubt anybody's listening anymore. Did it say 2021? Because unless they number, maybe they number the casino or the Epiphone USA's differently. Because typically, I think there's a longer number for the Epiphones, and the first two digits are the year. That would be 22. But if it's 21, then it's 293. Said 21. Okay, so maybe they give those the Gibson serial numbers. Have to look into that. Okay, we have a 2021 Epiphone USA Casino barn burner finish, which I like. Modification consists of the finish, painted binding, black toggle switch, UK 6.4 pounds, and you get a nice hard shell case, P90s. Does it tell us? Arch top, center block. Okay, so we got maple sandwich for the body. So there's maple on top. Interesting. Interesting how maple can look different. That different, I should say. Neck, mahogany. Doesn't say. What? I keep looking for that, and I swear at one point they said what the necks were, and they stopped doing that. Anyway, let's go to. Wait, did we start with that one? It's not the same one, is it? Let's find out. ES335. No, it's Cobalt Blue Metallic. And that other one was Indigo Sparkle Satin. Okay. We're going to do this one. It really does look the same, doesn't it? I want to put those up side by side. Cobalt Blue. Cobalt's my favorite color. $3,800. ES335 figured. Not from this viewpoint. Still doesn't look figured. Maybe that means something else in the ES guitar line. But if it was figured, why would you cover it up? Black reflective knobs. It is a brilliant blue. I love this blue. Full refin. Usually they are. Even the neck this time. So definitely full refin. Love that blue. Goes right up the neck. Dun, 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 dun. Figured. Maybe I'm missing something, but that does not scream figured to me. Here's an ouchie. I love this color. Absolutely love it. $3,800. Is it still there? It is at the time of recording. 2022 ES335 Cobalt Blue Metallic Finish. 8.05 pounds. Hard shell case. You got the T-type. T-types. Very nice. If this color was in a Les Paul, bam, mine. Move out of the way as long as it's not a custom and $6,000. Me. Next, last, and certainly least, we get this blue hue that they've been trying out lately. Oops, sorry. Les Paul Standards 50s Fruit Snack, which I'm fairly certain that sounds familiar. I think we've had that before. $3,100. This is the, you get a red guitar. Typically it's a red hue. I think they've been doing just the red hues, and then they overspray it with a blue hue. We've seen that on a few different guitars. This one's almost got sort of a purplish kind of feel to it. Nice top. Witch hat knobs. This kind of reminds me of the Slasher. It was not Anaconda. That was the green one, wasn't it? What was the red one? Not Brazilian bird. Okay. The red Slash guitar. Liking this. I'm going to go back into that because I want to see that fretboard looks amazing. Wow. Somebody already got this, right? $3,100. Ooh, we get a stinger. I so want a guitar with a stinger. I'm so tempted to take, a piece of cardboard, go out to the garage and just give myself a stinger on one. I would try it on one of the Harley Bentons first. Of course I would. Nice stinger on the back. That's nice vibrant red. They didn't do, excuse me, and my phone's going crazy. They didn't do the blue hue on the back. Or did they? It really doesn't look like it. Looks like they just did it on the top. You thought I forgot about that, didn't you? See, there's that nice. I kind of like this one better than the other ones that we've seen. Although it does kind of seem like a shame to cover up that top at all. Very nice. Another one I'd like to see in person. If you got it, let me know. Fruit Snack, $3,100 for 2022 Les Paul Standards 50s. Modifications consist of the finish, open coil, calibrated T-type pickups. Calibrated to what? What does that mean? Is that just a marketing word? Calibrated. Open coil, calibrated T-type pickups with black mounting rings. Witch hat knobs, 9.5 pounds, a little on the chunky side. What in the world is a calibrated T-type humbucker? If you know, please let me know in the comments below. And now, unlike last week, I will tell you which one 'tis my fave. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be quick. It's between the green one and the blue one. Although that ES339 has got some interesting vibes to it. I'm not going to lie. That might be the profile pick. The green one, its problem was the back was black. Q. Brian Johnson. This blue one though had a nice back to it. No, it didn't. Never mind. Not that one. Oh wait, I'm totally gimping out on this one. I liked this one. Okay, not as much. Okay, I said I would be quick, and I'm going to be quick. It's going to be the green one. The green one's my favorite for this week. I love that color green. Thank you so much for joining me week after week. I've got more subscribers than I thought I did, although the number off the top of my head is gone. I'm a lot busier during the days now than I used to be, and I appreciate everyone liking, commenting, and subscribing. It's very, very thrilling for me. And why did Siri come on? Siri wanted to jump in there and say something demeaning, I'm sure. He's always picking on me. Thank you very much for tuning in this week for the Gibson Mod Shop collection. Real quick, let's see what's left over. That green one's still there. That Heritage is still there. That Cobalt blue, that green one is still there. That other green. And those two are left over from last week. So we got 4 left, 6 gone. If you still want them, hurry up and go out and get them. Thank you very much. I am C-Bus Brian. And as always, rock on.